have been asked whether, in the years to come, it will be possible to kill 40 million American people in the 20 largest American towns by the use of atomic bombs in a single night. I am afraid that the answer to that question is yes.
At precisely 5:30 am on July 16, 1945, the world's first super bomb, loaded with about 13 pounds of plutonium at its core, exploded in a desert in New Mexico, destroying everything in its reach and melting vast swathes of sand into sea-green glass. Minutes later, hundreds of US scientists and military personnel who had taken cover at bunkers located around 10,000 yards away from the bomb celebrated the dawn of the nuclear age. Before it detonated, the scientists had placed bets on what would happen. Some believed that the bomb would be dirt and would fail to explode. The super bomb, nicknamed Gadget, was built by a team of scientists at a top-secret site in Los Alamos, New Mexico. It was developed as part of US-led Manhattan Project, which sought to build nuclear weapons to give the Allied forces on the edge over Germany, Japan, and Italy in World War II. Merely a month after Germany initiated World War II by invading Poland, a letter signed by Nobel Prize-winning physicist Albert Einstein warned then US President Franklin D. Roosevelt of the potential threat posed by an atomic weapon being developed by Adolf Hitler. Soon after, the United States launched a secret atomic research undertaking codenamed the Manhattan Project, which sought to develop an atomic weapon to end the war. The project brought together some of the country's leading atomic experts as well as exiled scientists and physicists from Germany and other Nazi-occupied nations. However, the Manhattan Project remained a relatively small-scale initiative for the next 2 years. It was only after the bombing of Pearl Harbor by the Japanese Navy Air Service in 1941, when President Roosevelt declared that the US would enter the Second World War, that the project was officially kicked into gear. US Army Colonel Leslie R. Groves was appointed to lead the project. By December 1942, facilities were established in remote locations across the US as well as in Canada. However, the super bomb was finally designed and conceptualized by a team of scientists at a top-secret laboratory in Los Alamos. The team at Los Alamos was headed by J. Robert Oppenheimer, a physics professor at the University of California, Berkeley. Oppenheimer later came to be known as the father of the atomic bomb. His team included Danish scientist Niels Bohr, Italian scientist Enrico Fermi, and Emilio Segrè, Hungarians Edward Teller and John von Neumann, Hans Sebath from Germany, as well as American-born scientist Richard Feynman. The Los Alamos team developed two types of bombs. One was uranium-based, which has later codenamed the Little Boy, before it was dropped on Hiroshima. The other had a plutonium core. Testing the Little Boy was not feasible as there was not enough uranium available. The plutonium bomb was eventually tested at the Trinity site on July 16, 1945. A few days prior to the test, parts of the dismantled super bomb were carried to the Alamogordo bombing range, which was located around 337 km away from Los Alamos. An army said and first brought the bomb's plutonium core to the site on July 12. The next day, Gadget's non-nuclear components were brought to the range. By July 15, the bomb was assembled and placed on top of a 100-foot firing tower. In the evening, the team of scientists and military personnel arrived at the test site, where it was pouring rain. The scientists feared that they would not be able to carry out the test at 4 am the next morning as planned. As tensions rose, the scientists began placing their bets. A report by the US Office of Scientific and Technical Information claimed Oppenheimer bet $10 that the bomb would not work. The test was eventually rescheduled to 5:30 am. Exactly the next morning, the skies cleared just in time for the test. The Los Alamos team retreated and took cover at bunkers located about 10,000 yards away from the bomb in all 4 directions. The scientists ensured that they were all located in different bunkers in case of an accident. If tragedy struck, they wanted to make sure that someone was left behind to further research.